I'm that girl. Purr. I'm that girl. Purr.
Do you know what you're getting yourself into?
Now we playing some football.
Don't have to do this.
I've never been more certain of anything in my life.
I think that your character says what I think is the most striking line in the film. And its transitions to power are never peaceful. Your biggest transformations come with chaos before the growth.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's always, I think growth happens in those moments of chaos for sure. You have to just be so uncomfortable and so out of your element and still push through it and still get to the other side. And I think a lot of people get paralyzed by that fear because growth is painful, historically, even as we're children and our bones are expanding. And, I remember my son crying and crying because he was getting bigger. And it's like that's what it feels like on the inside as well. And emotionally and psychologically, you kind of have to go through like the worst time ever to then come out and be so enlightened and have so much wisdom and being so at peace because you've been through it already.
This film explores how we understand history, politics, culture, even sports, often through a male gaze that can be toxic. And the whole idea of being a man means sacrifice or just saying, I am him. And I bring this up because I love your picks in the Criterion Closet. And the first film that you chose was The Virgin Suicide. And you said that being a girl is hard, and sometimes it's hard to even explain why. So,
Mm.
do you think that living in a world so immersed in male culture makes it easier for men to explain things because they own the world, or it is actually harder because of the exposure?
I mean, I think they definitely, like, I always say, like, this line that, like, if men are the foundation of the patriarchy, women are the pillars holding it up. And it is, we're all kind of playing a part in it. And I see it so much, like, even if, like a female celebrity posts a picture, a lot of the hate comments underneath are women knocking her down, no, they want to knock you down a peg. Like we want people to succeed and then when they do, we hate them for it. It's just like this constant cycle of knocking each other down so that, none of us ever get too big or fly too close to the sun. And that's what I really loved also about this movie is that it does touch on those themes, even if it is from the male perspective. I'm a firm believer that men are also victims in this, horrible construct, unfortunately, and you can definitely see that. And
And I also love this film, how it's divided into chapter or phases on the journey to becoming him. It's like fun, poise, resilience, visions, and sacrifice. So, do you think one of them play a key role in shaping the Julia Fox we know today?
definitely resilience. Yeah, I think the ability to just get up and keep going and sometimes not even knowing why, but just doing it anyway. Because what else are you gonna do? What's the other option, And I know that no matter how shitty I felt, it was almost like the shittier I felt, the more I felt the urge to prove myself and, like prove everyone wrong and, kind of always like having that drive kind of came from feeling shitty, if that makes sense.
I didn't understand the title at the beginning, but then I read something, and I am him is a phrase that carries like confidence and power and self encouragement. Do you have your own version of that, like a mantra, a ritual, or a phrase that you need to hype yourself up?
I'm that girl. Purr. I'm that girl. Purr. That's it.